Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buenos días, buenas noches. I hope you guys are blessed and well. If you are new to my channel, my name is Chantel, and if you're a returning subscriber, what it do is poppin'. Nice to see you again. Today's video is Wig Install by Alipearl. It's not a sponsored video. It is a 5x5 pre-made HD lace frontal. I'm just going to be going through the whole process from me dyeing it to me plucking it to me even ripping parts of the lace. All the products I use will be linked down below. So if you're interested in watching, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Stay tuned, get comfortable, get your favorite drink, get your favorite snack, get your favorite fruit even, and kick back. We're going to get into it. I'm going to go through all the details of this hair. Thank you so much. I shall see you in my next clip.
So in the package, you obviously get the Alipearl box, a wig cap, eyelashes that are actually fairly natural, an elastic band, and you also get given a silk Alipearl headscarf to tie down your lace frontal, which was quite cool. I've never received one of those before. Then here's the wig, and here's just a little close-up of the lace. It is a 5x5 pre-made HD wig, and that is the inside, and that is pretty much what it looks like from the offset. Now, the bleaching powder and developer that I use are by Eternal Beauty, and I use the blue rapid powder just because it helps to cancel out the knots, which are brassy. You just want to go in and start off light. I don't go in too heavy. I start off with quite a small amount and build up as I go, but because this was only a closure, I didn't really need to pour much into this mixing bowl at all. After I'm happy with the amount of bleaching powder that I poured into the mixing bowl, I just go in and add my developer. I try to go for quite a small amount because you don't want it to be too runny. You want that toothpaste consistency. And this is why I tend to advise, building up as you go along, because it's quite easy to monitor as opposed to putting too much product and then, having an excess of products you don't need. Now that I've achieved my desired consistency, I'm going to flip the wig inside out and then pin that down to my canvas head just so that I can apply the bleach, because as I'm applying on the inside, it's a bit tricky to do it when the wig is kind of normally positioned, if that makes sense. So I flip it inside out just so it's easier to access. Now I've rinsed out the bleach from the hair, I'm just propping that back on my canvas head and I'm getting it ready to dye. So I begin by combing the hair just to remove any knots or tangles that may have been there previously. And then I begin to mix the dye in my mixing bowl. I then move on to prepping the hair to dye it. So I start by sectioning it, and I almost take 3 tracks or 3 rows at a time and group them together. And then the way that I apply the dye is I start towards the top and work my way down towards the bottom, and then I also flip that hair around just to make sure that I coat both sides. And just to really ensure that I penetrate the hair with the dye, I go down the hair in a stroking motion with the applicator brush as if I'm combing the hair. I proceed to follow those exact same steps up until I get right towards the top of the hair. Now I'm just proceeding to wash the dye out of the hair. I go in with the Tresemme conditioner and shampoo, and I wash it about 3 times. I then proceed to pluck the wig. I do have a slightly more detailed video showing how I pluck my closures and frontals, but if you want one that's solely based on plucking, then let me know and I'll be happy to provide that for you. So this is how the wig looks. I did go and straighten it off camera.
I'm just going to hot comb the edges of the wig. Gosh, this thing's a little stiffiana. Just going with my wax stick, and the one I use is the Nutrients wax stick. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get an elastic band, because for a glueless install, obviously you're not using glue or adhesive, you really want that wig to lay flat, and because it's a closure you don't really have to worry about the ear flaps. So I just go in with an elastic band. It's actually the one that it came with, and measure almost from the arch of my eyebrows, because it is a 5x5. You don't want it too tight to the point that it's giving you a headache, so you can give yourself a bit of room to adjust. So once you've got your point, you just want to cut that. I usually go in with a lighter and burn the ends just so that it prevents it from running when you sew it, but my lighter got confiscated for what reason I don't know, because I don't even smoke. So y'all better ask my mom in the comments, why did you take Chantell's lighter? And she doesn't smoke either. A thread I just had, I'm going to get the wig and sew it inside where the lace ends. So I like to go in just 1.5 to 2 inches behind the start of the hairline. As you can see, the start of the hairline is here, and I want to sew this here, just so that when you cut off that lace you don't have your elastic band like right there, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna stitch that in, and I tend to start from the end because then at least that knot isn't right at the front in the way. And then I loop it inside. So I almost stitch, create a loop, and go inside. Stitch, create a loop, and go inside. And do the same on the other side.
As mentioned, I went ahead and straightened the wig off camera, and now you just see me popping it on my head. Now I'm going in with the Sleek palette with the darkest shade just to match that lace to my skin, and also laying those baby hairs with some Got2b glue. I do apologize, I did record me cutting the lace of this closure, but for some reason the file got corrupted. However, if you want to see how I cut the lace off of a wig, then refer to this video down below in the description bar. I'm just pressing over the wig with my hot comb once more, and after I finish going in with the hot comb, I go in with my concealer and just go over that part to really help define it and stand out.
Okay, this is the finished look. I went in and just touched up my baby hairs because, yeah, I think this look, it just looks cute with baby hairs. I know I'm not the biggest baby hair fan, but I think it does the job. Here's me up close. completely glueless and completely cute. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you in my next video.